Hello designers, welcome to the first part of the free fashion illustration class. My name is Esther, the founder of Essie Styles Nigeria. First thing I will be doing today is taking you a step-by-step on how to draw a croquet. A croquet is a quick rough sketch, often a human figure, used as a template for drawing or design. For this class, the materials we'll be needing are A4 paper, pencil, transparent ruler and eraser. Under the fashion illustration, we'll be learning how to draw a croquet, which is this, and how to draw a body form, and also how to add a style on the body form. Now let's get into it. Bring out your A4 paper, your transparent ruler, your well sharpened pencil and your eraser. On the transparent ruler, we have the centimeter side and we have the inches side. Everything we'll be doing in this fashion illustration class will be using the centimeter side. Take your A4 paper, divide the A4 paper into two equal parts. I measured my own with centimeter and I got 21.2 centimeter. So I divided it into two and marked the center part, which is 10.6 centimeter. And I took the same process to divide the A4 paper into two equal parts. And when you are doing your own, to make sure the two parts are equal, divide it equally and make sure that your pencil is well sharpened to avoid thickness. From the uppermost part of the paper, I measure 0.5 downward as my starting point. But in everything you are doing, just make sure that you are using the centimeter part to avoid mistakes. Centimeter part, not the inches part. So I measure 0.5 downward as my starting point. Then I mark it out. After getting my starting point, I start by measuring the remaining part. I measured 3 centimeters for the head. I come down, I measured 1.5 centimeters for the shoulder. Then after that, I measured 7 centimeters. Next is another 7 centimeters. Then we have another 7 centimeters. Then lastly, we measure another 1 centimeter. Now we have the head line, the shoulder line, the hip line, the knee line, the ankle line, and the foot line. The next thing to do now is go to the starting point, measure 1 centimeter to the right and measure 1 centimeter to the left. And do the same thing to the 3 centimeters that you measured downward. Measure it, then connect it together, making a box. Connect the one at the top to the one downward and make it a box. That's the head box. The next thing to do is to go to the 1.5 that we measure as neck area. Then go in by 2.5 centimeters to the left and 2.5 centimeters to the right. And connect it together. That is our shoulder region. Also, go to the hip line and do the same thing. Measure 2.5 centimeters to the right and 2.5 centimeters to the left. Then connect it together. That's our hip region. And on the knee area, measure 1 centimeter to the left and measure 1 centimeter to the right. Then connect it. That is our knee area. And on the ankle area, measure 0.5 on both sides. Measure 0.5 to the right and measure 0.5 to the left. Then connect it for the ankle region. And to the last part, which is the foot region, measure 1 centimeter to both sides. To the left and to the right, measure 1 centimeter, then connect. Please make sure that in everything you want to draw right now, make sure that your pencil is faint. Make sure that your pencil is faint so that you'll be able to clean easily when you want to clean or change anything. So from the middle point of the hip, draw inverted triangle to connect the shoulder and the hip. The shoulder and the hip, connect it together. Also draw an inverted triangle to connect the hip and the knee line together. Draw a inverted triangle, connect it together. Make sure your pencil is faint. Also draw a inverted triangle to connect the knee and the ankle together. The knee and the ankle, connect it together. And to the last part, which is the foot part, draw a normal triangle to connect it together. A normal triangle. The next thing to do now is to go to the first inverted triangle. We have several centimeters there. We are going to divide that 7 centimeters into 3 parts. Then we got 2.33. If you calculate it, 2.33, then you mark it out. After the 2.33, then you come down by 0.5 again. Then you mark it out. Then you draw a straight line for both sides. Now we have the bust point and the under bust point. We have the bust point and the under bust point. You can label another. Now, on the under bust point, come out by 0.5 on both sides. 0.5 on both sides. Then go up by 1.5 centimeter. Then mark it out on both sides. 1.5 centimeter on both sides. After the 0.5, come out by 1 centimeter and mark it out. 1 centimeter at the up and 1 centimeter below. Then connect it to make it a box. Do the same thing for both sides. On the underbust line, we have the midpoint. On the midpoint, draw a triangle to connect it to the hip line. From the midpoint, connect it back to the hip line. Now you see the place where the inverted triangle and the normal triangle is clashing. That is where we get our waist. So that is the waist. Mark it out. It is time now to bring out the edge out of the box. So if you know that your hand is flexible, that you'll be able to draw the circle in the box, there is no need for this measurement. But if you know you need the measurement, you are going to divide all the parts into 2 equal parts. We have 3 centimeters for that line. Divide it into 2, which is 1.5. We have 1 centimeter on both sides at the upper part, and the down part, divide it into 2, which is 0.5. Then connect it together. Make sure your hand is flexible and your pencil is faint. Make sure your pencil is faint. The reason why I'm emphasizing on the faint pencil is because in case you want to clean anything. Also, we want to bring out the breast from the box now. So we'll be connecting, we want to bring out a circle too. So we'll be connecting from this part. Please make sure you watch this video very well in order to get this part. It's very, very tricky. It's time now to bring out our neck. On the shoulder line, we have the midpoint. From the midpoint, measure 0.5 on both sides. 0.5 on both sides. And on the edge part, we already have the 0.5 that we marked. So we want to connect the 0.5 at the upper part to the one below. Make sure that you have enough space. Leave a little space below the edge before you connect. And don't connect it to the shoulder slope directly. Make sure there is space enough. So to get the shoulder slope, connect the shoulder point to the neck point where your neck stop. You know, I told us earlier, don't let the neckline get to the shoulder line. Let it have a little more space so that in order to get the slope, now we get the slope. Please, if you don't get that place, make sure you watch the video very well. You will get it. Now we want to draw the hand. First thing to do is to draw a circle on the joint, like the shoulder joint. Draw a circle, and for the nail, draw a big circle. And for the circle on the nail, make sure it exceeds the line. Make sure it exceeds the line a little. The next thing now is to draw the hand. We'll be using 11 centimeter for the hand length. 11 centimeter. Then we'll measure the 11 centimeter on both sides. The posture of the hand depends on how you want the hand to be. So I just want this one to be straight. So is 11 centimeter. Then we'll measure 2 centimeter out of the 11 centimeter. 2 centimeter out of the 11 centimeter for the sleeve, for the fingers. I mean, from the wrist to the finger is 2 centimeter. After that, on the 2 centimeter that we measure, we are going to divide it into 2, making 1 centimeter at the upper part and 1 centimeter below. So on the 1 centimeter at the upper part, then we go to the wrist side. We are going to measure 0.3 centimeter on both sides for the wrist. 0.3 centimeter on both sides for the wrist. Then on the 1 centimeter point, we are going to measure 0.5 on both sides. 0.5 centimeter on both sides. Then we'll come to the last part, which is the tip of the finger. The place that is facing the hip, we are going to measure 0.3 inwardly. 0.3. Then we do the same thing for both sides. Now it's time to connect. You connect from the 0.3 at the upper part to the 0.5 downward. Then you do it the same way you did the other part. Then you do it on both hands. Now you are going to connect from that 0.5 slantly to the 0.3 for the fingertip. Connect from the 0.5 to the 0.3 at the fingertip. Now let's go back to the waist. We want to mark at our elbow point. So on the waist, you are going to mark it straight to the hand length. Then you are going to bring out your elbow. Draw a circle under the line that you created. It's time to connect now. From the shoulder, connect to the elbow. Make sure it's slant. Connect to the elbow, and from the elbow, connect to the wrist. I'm so sorry that I'm cleaning, but I want it to be straight. Then from the elbow, connect to the wrist. Like that on both sides. Do the same thing on both sides. Please make sure you watch this video very well. In order to get the hand straight, to get it once, connect it to the wrist. Then do the same thing for the next hand. The next step now is to carve out the finger and the wrist very well. Clean out the rough edges, then retrace it. Please make sure you watch this video. Watch this part very well, especially this part, the fingers part. Please, anything you are doing for the first time, you are doing the same thing for the second finger. Clean out the rough edges, then retrace it. Now let's concentrate on this part. I want to bring out the finger now. So I'm coming from that edge, bring it close a little, then turn it. We have 5 fingers, but the first thing we are going to do is 2 fingers. We are going to bring out the first 2 fingers, then we'll join the remaining 3 later. So we have 2 here. Look at it again. If you make any mistake, clean it again and do it again till you get it. So we want to add the remaining 3 fingers. See how I'm adding my own. Small. The remaining 3 fingers, see. I've added it. So that's how you are going to add your own to the remaining 3 fingers. The remaining 3 fingers. Until you get this thing, please do it very well till you get it. Now, it is time to bring out the head from the box. So we will be cleaning all the rough edges. That is why I told you the other time that your pencil must be faint in order to be able to clean anything. See, we are bringing out the head from the box now. Then you retrace it. Retrace the head after cleaning the box. And connect the head with the neck with that 0.5 centimeter. Connect the head with the neck with the cuff line. Very small cuff line. Now we get the head. And it is time to label. It's not compulsory you label, but for most people to get what I've been saying, that's why I'm labeling now. We have the head, we have the shoulder, we have the bust point, you have the under bust point, you have the waist, we have the hip, we have the knee, we have the ankle, and we have the foot. Please get it straight. Now we've come to the end of this first part class. Please, I want to give us an assignment. I want to draw your own croquet and send it to the group. Snap and send it to the group. I want to see what you've learned. Thanks for watching and see you in the next class. Love you. Bye.